Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, I'm going to do a quick video. A subscriber wanted to see the battery, the way the battery hooks up. And I'm going to go over this bike. It's all original. It's got 665 miles on it. I'll go over it, and you guys building one of these or putting them back together. I actually sold this bike to a good friend, and I won't be doing any more videos on this one. But I'm going to do a detailed video of how everything goes. This has had a alternate fuel shut off. This one does work. I just keep it on prime, which it bypasses the vacuum side of it, and it free flows. And like I said, this is how I shut it off. These have a tendency to leak, so I just leave it in the prime position. But as far as the way everything's put together, if any of you guys got a basket case like I have a couple of them laying around here, this video might do you some good. There's the wiring that runs into the headlight. There's where the horn's mounted. The way the front forks are set up. This will really help if any of you guys have questions on how you put your bike back together. There's your setup for your rear brake light switch. I'm going to open the seat up and I'll show you the battery connections. That's what he had a question of. You can't see much, but there's a looks like there's a positive wire down here, and you can't see much at all. I don't know if this will be any help. There's your oil sending unit. It tells when you're out of oil. Let me pause this, and I'm going to take this cover off and show you. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Covers are off. This has got two covers, two bolts to take this cover off, and it goes around your ignition switch. And then this has got one bolt with there's a spacer that goes between here that's kind of a booger to put on. But there's a spacer, one bolt, then it locks into these tabs on each side, and it goes over this piece here. Anyway, on this one we got a red wire. You got a red wire, comes out down there, it's covered, and that goes to the positive side of your battery. It's got a fuse holder, goes in this little fuse holder here. On the negative, I think it just hooks to the frame. Yeah, on the negative, you've got your main ground coming from your harness, and then you got your battery ground that goes here. So that's pretty easy to hook up. Goes into a harness here, and you've got this wire coming out here, and also have your oil sending unit wires coming out of it. They've replaced the battery on this, so they've put different ends on it. Then there's your carburetor setup. There's your choke that screws in, and you got your throttle up top. Your vent, it comes out and it runs up in that part of the chassis right there. And then you got a drain at the bottom. Pretty easy. You got one clamp that holds the front of the carb on. It's an 8mm. It slides off the intake manifold. There's your oil feed. It runs off the oil pump and runs right into the intake. And then you got your feed. That's your feed coming from your oil tank. Pretty easy little bike. There's your throttle where it hooks up to your oil pump. As you give it throttle, it opens the oil pump up more to give you more, deliver more oil. If you guys are wondering where something goes, this is a completely original bike, and that's the way everything hooks up. There's your harness for your ignition switch. There's your supply line coming from the fuel tank or the selector valve. There's your taillight harness. This one came from Mr. Yamaha in Wood River, Illinois. I remember being in that place when I was a kid. I think I bought a helmet for I had a three-wheeler back then, and I bought a helmet from him. I think I bought a set of Fox gloves and a set of goggles too. Anyway, guys, I wanted to do a quick detail video of this Chappy 90. Maybe to help somebody. Okay, guys, that is the Yamaha Chappy. Until the next one, see ya.